evening and welcome to Waste of Tim, the show where we bring you all the news you don't need to know and discuss the topics that don't matter. Here at Waste of Tim, we know you're busy with work, school, or whatever, and we vow to waste as much of your time as possible. Whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or you somehow last the entire episode, I say we as if there's more than one person behind this production, promise that the amount of time you spend listening to this show, you will never get back. So without further ado, let's get to the headlines. In Ohio, a Go Gator Kiddie roller coaster was stolen from the Union County Fair. The assailant of this heinous crime apparently loaded the coaster, which is given a 3 out of 5 for, quote, moderate intensity, end quote, into a trailer and drove off. According to every website I've looked at, the Go Gator can sell for about $50,000. We here at Waste of Tim had no idea there was any market for those sort of things, but it's safe to say this will be the last episode of the podcast, as I will now be beginning my career as a kiddie coaster carnival thief. A Florida man was arrested Tuesday when he broke into a home and started making breakfast. When the occupant of the home entered the kitchen, the burglar told them to go back to sleep. Apparently, this really seems hard for me to believe. There may have been alcohol involved. If any drunk person wants to break into my house and make me waffles, go ahead. My DMs are always open. Fall is coming, and the CIA is already getting festive. On August 29th, their Twitter account tweeted a picture of a pumpkin spice latte from both Starbucks and Dunkin'. Stupid name. The caption was, "We're in the business of anticipating things before they happen." Now, people are worried, and rightfully so. Considering pumpkin spice lattes have been the gasoline for basic white girl falls since before the CIA was even a thing, there's only one likely reason they bought these drinks. The pumpkin spice latte cups have cameras and microphones, and we're being spied on. But I don't care, CIA. All you're going to find out is that Jessica needs to break up with Brad before Tammy's on Saturday, or it's going to be like totally awkward. In Georgia, one woman is without a job and another finds herself behind bars after a probation officer allowed her friend to borrow her badge and gun in order to get free snacks at the convenience store Quick Trip. The woman thought she was going to Quick Trip, but in fact, she was making a quick trip to the Clank. We sympathize with her because we too would do anything for snacks. Speaking of snacks, a man in the UK reportedly went blind because he only ate Wonder Bread, French fries, and potato chips. To break down this major news story, we welcome this week's special guest expert, Dan. Dan, what do you make of this kid's decision, and is there any food you would go blind for?
First off, Tim, I just want to say thanks for having me on the podcast. I've really been looking forward to this for a while.
Of course.
But as far as going blind, honestly, no, dude. There's no way I would ever go blind for anything. I was thinking about it, not even a billion. I wouldn't even want to be a billionaire if I was blind. So for food, no way.
Well, I mean, if you're going to go blind for food, he didn't pick that. I mean, those are pretty good picks. I mean, the only thing I'd do, I might get rid of Wonder Bread. Probably not picking Wonder Bread. But chips, French fries, you know what you gotta do? Get rid of Wonder Bread. See ya. I mean, Wonder Bread, whatever. You can have good sandwiches with sub rolls or the bulky rolls. Wonder Bread, whatever. What you gotta do? Ice cream. Throw ice cream in there.
Yep.
Get rid of Wonder Bread, and then hell, I'd go blind. But what do you make of that kid's decision?
Well, he's like a lot of people that do that, I think he just got unlucky. I don't eat that healthy, but I probably wouldn't go blind. I eat kind of healthy.
You only eat Wonder Bread, French fries, and what was the other one? Chips?
Nah, dude, not
a little bit healthier.
No, I eat pretty much everything, but actually, kind of crazy. My cousin used to literally only eat Wonder Bread, fries, and chips. That's literally.
Did he move to the UK and is now making international news?
He would literally just eat that. He would have a bag of chips for lunch, a full bag, and just be good. He's probably gonna go blind if he.
Yeah, well, if his vision ever starts fading, have him come on the podcast, and we'll talk to him. So switching to business now. You're a business guy, right?
Yeah.
We brought you on as a business guy.
Yeah.
President Donald Trump wants to buy Greenland. Tom Brady wants to trademark Tom Terrific. And LeBron James wants to own Taco Tuesday. If you could own something that's widely been considered belonging to the public, what would it be?
That's a tough one.
We only ask the hard-hitting questions.
Are we talking like a phrase or
Whatever you want.
like if I could have something that was public domain?
Yeah.
It would like off the top of my head, I would have to say like a country or an island. Like,
Okay.
Like China.
China? I wouldn't want to own China. What came to me first, when I first thought of the moon.
Oh,
I want the moon. Yeah. Like, people can like buy parts of the moon and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I know like no, none of that. I want the entire moon to be mine. I want someone to look up at the moon, like make a comment, and then I can just like charge them like 25 cents for talking about my moon.
Yeah.
That's
why would you go? Like
would I go to the moon?
Yeah.
That's a tough question. I mean, probably just to, check it out. But for the most part, I can see how it's doing. It's like up in the sky every night. Like it's there. I mean, I know that my property isn't like losing value or anything. But like, I don't know if people want to go on their space forces like in the past when they sent astronauts to the moon, they gotta consult with me. They really do. I think owning a country might be cool.
They gotta pay you.
Yeah. If you look at it, make a comment like, "Oh, it's a full moon tonight." That's 25 cents.
Damn, that's some income right there.
Yeah, it's like how bands always get like however many dollars or cents when the radio plays their songs.
Yeah,
that's what I do with the moon. I think owning a country would be cool, but there's like a lot of responsibility to owning a country.
Yeah.
Like, and there's people.
Maybe like a remote island or something. China would be a little bit of a stretch.
That would be a lot of responsibility.
Yeah,
there's like a lot of people there. It's really big, Yeah, I mean, and the moon, you can just leave it alone. You can always look at it. An island would be cool, though. Island would be definitely cool to just go and chill and be like, I got an island. Now, we're going to switch it up and head to the Elimination Chamber. This is how the Elimination Chamber works. I'm going to give you 4 things, and you're going to tell me which one you'd eliminate.
Oh, shit.
So, we're recording this on a Friday. Which would you eliminate? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday?
I
only ask the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
I think we've already established that here.
Ready? Hot take Wednesday.
Why?
Because they're all kind of the same besides Thursday is obviously the best. But Wednesday would just shorten up the week. Only a 4-day work week. You got Monday Night Football, so don't really want to eliminate that. And then it would be a toss-up between Wednesday and Tuesday. And I just like Wednesday, middle of the week, get rid of it.
That's honestly what I was thinking too. The obvious answer is probably Monday.
Right? Yeah.
But it's like Monday, everybody like universally can come together and be like, I hate Monday. Like we're all in this together, like some High School Musical stuff. But like Wednesday, that's when you're like really like weighing you down on Wednesday. And then you got those assholes that are like, hump day.
Or Tuesday. Tuesday kind of sucks too.
Tuesdays do, but like Wednesday, it doesn't bring the hump day. Like every single Wednesday, some loser's going to make a hump day joke. It's like, bro, you made this joke like 52 times a year, like since that ad came out in like 2011. Like, we get it. Like, it's the middle of the week. So, Wednesday, Tuesday's another good pick. I also have a lot of classes on Wednesday.
Yeah, I have a lot on Tuesday, so that's what made me think that. But I was just thinking, if you get rid of Monday, it just turns Tuesday into Monday. So like, there's really no point in getting rid of Monday.
That's true. And you got to have the first day of the week. So did Monday really do anything? Wednesday's bad because the week's like there's 2 days before and 2 days after. Like, yeah, easy decision. Glad we came to an agreement. So you didn't want to get it. So you should I'll just get rid of Wednesday. I'll write somebody a letter for that. So now we're going to switch it up a little bit. And You're going to pick which one you would keep. Or I guess you could pick
Shit.
which one you'd eliminate too. So, college is back, and many people live in crappy houses, dorms, or apartments. So, which would you rather have? A shower with low water pressure that's near impossible to get the right temperature, whether or not it's too hot or too cold, a heating system that doesn't work, an infestation of bugs, or a clogged sink drain?
Damn.
And which one of those things have you lived with?
Live
your
with,
college
live with
career.
a clogged sink last semester. Shout out Sunset from Great Crib.
Oh, yeah.
I'm currently living with another clogged sink
Uh-oh.
and a clogged shower.
A clogged shower. That wasn't even.
Yeah.
That could be the fifth option. That wasn't even on there. But yeah. Oh yeah, clogged
So
shower.
the clogged shower is not that bad. It just kind of turns into a bath like mid shower, but it's just slow. It still works.
Did it turn into a bubble bath mid shower? Is that a little
Yeah,
gross?
true. If you got like the shampoo and body wash going, it'll turn into a bubble bath for sure. But I would honestly say, honestly, the clogged sink isn't that bad, or the shower that's hard to get. I would never want bugs in my house, and I want heat. So, which one would you? Yeah, which one?
Yeah.
would
Which
you
one are
want?
you? Which one are you? I guess.
I
I guess you
want.
can do either keep or get rid of. From what what I'm interpreting, you might keep the water pressure shower or
Yeah.
the clogged sink. That was a bit of a layup with the clogged sink. Clogged sink's not that
Yeah.
invasive.
Yeah.
I'd go bugs.
No.
Oh no! What am I getting rid of?
No, you're keeping.
Oh yeah,
bugs.
no, I'm not
What
keeping
you
the bugs.
want? I'm like, dude.
No, I'm not keeping the bugs. I
Clogged
had,
sink's a layup, and you want the bugs.
no. The thing's a layup. I guess we're going clogged sink drain. But yeah, I had a little bug incident earlier. This thing, I was like cooking a hamburger, and this big ass green bug was like flying around, kind of freaking me out. I like took a roll like paper towels and like started swinging at the thing. So he started like coming at my head. I'm like, all right, man, like this is how you want to play it, whatever. So I like waited for him to like take a seat to land, and I like took a gigantic pot and smacked him with it. Done,
Oh.
Dunzo, yeah. And I think I broke the pot. So right after we leave here, I'm gonna go buy a pot.
By pot?
No, buy a pot,
Oh.
a pot. I'm gonna cook some beans in it, yeah, But I gotta have a working pot.
Just speaking of buying pot, though, I just went to Nita,
Oh, really?
the dispensary.
In Northampton?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Were there
It was
any
my first time
interesting
going to
people outside
dispensary.
it?
Yeah, there were, dude. There was this guy just talking to us in line, like he was like, "Oh, you guys should go to the East Hampton one. It's pretty sick." Then he's like, "Oh, like I don't like those dab pens, like." And then he started naming all the brands. He's like, "Oh, those ones suck. Those ones suck." It's like this 56-year-old dude, and he's like, "Oh, what did he say?" He's like, "Oh, and the maximum here is only an eighth. You can only get like what 3 bones out of that." He called it a bone. I was like, dude, like
That's an old. That's
I haven't heard that. Yeah, and then he was like, back in my
There
day,
you go.
he's like, it's crazy to see this because back in my day they didn't have anything like that. But yeah, I was like, didn't really want to talk to him.
If you could give an estimate on when the last time you showered was, what would you
He showered?
say? Yeah,
um.
a week, days, weeks.
Nah,
Couple
he
weeks?
wasn't like visibly gross, but I give him like 2 days.
All right, that's
He
not bad.
had
Okay.
like long hair and shit, but
But yeah, he wasn't smelly.
nah.
So now we're gonna look ahead to the week. The Patriots will unveil their 6th Super Bowl banner on Sunday night before the game against the Steelers. Pittsburgh will now have been in attendance for more Patriot banner ceremonies, 3, than their own, 2, since 1980. Dan, is there anything or anyone that you either own or they own you, and then they just taunt you with it? They just make you watch them in their celebrations?
Well, yeah. Did I tell you this? Well, I gotta give a shout out to.
I don't know. You haven't said it yet.
I gotta give a shout out to my boy Nick because he is in our fantasy league 8-man. He's won 3 out of 4 of our 4 seasons. So shout out my boy Noah. Took the other one from him about 2 years ago. But yeah, Nick basically just makes fucking salary off our fantasy league. So
So does he
it's kind of similar.
take a picture of the score and then just like tape it up on the wall so you just have to see it every day? 'Cause that's like what the Patriots are doing with the Steelers.
Yeah. Honestly, and it's even more in the Steelers' face because beat them every season usually.
Oh, yeah.
And then if they even make the playoffs, we'll beat them. Sometimes they don't.
Speaking of the Steelers, the plan is for newly acquired Raiders wide receiver Antonio Brown to play on Monday. This comes after Brown was, quote, suspended. It seems like he only got suspended from practice, which is ironic because he got in trouble in the first place for missing practice. Great punishment. Dan, can you think of a better punishment for Antonio Brown?
Then what? Suspension?
Suspending him from practice.
Wait, it was only through practice?
Yes. So John Gruden said that he's going to, the plan in quotes, is for him to play on Monday.
A better punishment. Dude, after watching...
That was a tough question. I don't know. You can just say, like,
after
no.
Watching Hard Knocks, I saw the first few episodes of Hard Knocks, and I think being a member of that franchise is already enough of a punishment because John Gruden seems like one of those dudes that just like tries to act really cool around all his players, all his young players. Seems to like try to act like he's a cool coach and just seems really annoying. Yeah, but Antonio is just a piece of work. Like,
they're just not cool together. They're just two different kinds of cool.
And Derek Carr, like you could just tell Derek Carr knew when the cameras are on. I feel like in Hard Knocks.
Yeah, he's got to be. I feel bad for that guy.
Yeah.
You get Gruden as his coach, Antonio Brown. He's supposed to throw him the ball somehow. The guy can't even get his helmet on. But well, that's all the time we have today. Before we go, Dan, what's your final word? Mine is sassafras. It's a kind of tree, I believe. I Googled it before coming in here.
I'll go with internet.
Internet is your final word?
Not anymore because you just asked me, so.
Internet will be where this podcast is on, so I guess it's a good final word.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dan's final word is internet. Can you provide a definition? And a language of origin, please, and spell it.
Yeah, language of origin is probably U.S.
I don't think language of origin is U.S. It might be English.
English. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know this language stuff.
Yeah, neither do I. I would say the definition is a high-speed connection between computers. It's pretty good off the top of my head.
That is a good definition.
And then spell it INTERNET.
Correct. Good job. So your assignment this week is to use the words internet and sassafras in a sentence at a party this weekend. That's the people at home, not necessarily yours. I mean, you can do it if you want, but maybe you could be a model example for them. But for Dan, I'm Tim. Goodbye. Today's episode is brought to you by the letter K.
It wouldn't be a day if you didn't use the letter K.